Hello everybody, welcome back for some more Under Night. And now, I think we're out of the much more dangerous territory of characters to play. I do like Yuzuriel, but she would probably be pretty hard to fight against. Same thing with Gordo. Still got quite a bit of character left to go. Just do Mika, let's just get her over with. I think I should still try to stick with the characters I'm not necessarily great at, but just more so don't really care to play too much. And Mika, she's not bad. I don't play her very often. I don't know. I think one of the reasons why I quit playing her back then was because I felt like her damage was like noticeably not as much as I hoped. But then again, right now it seems like she's fine. So, and you know what's funny too? She's got a lot of moves that I actually do like. I love moves like this. That jumping forward heavy is a favorite move of mine, of characters. I like that type of thing. I don't know what it is about it. I just think it's a cool move. It's hard to explain it, but yeah. And there's also that shit, too, that you can do in air with that constant multi-punch thing. I've never been a big fan of characters that can multi-punch if you're mashing a button. Which is, I think, what she's basically doing, where you just... Yeah, if you mash square, she'll do Wolverine's, like, you know, claw thing. But you could just say, well, then just stop mashing square, and you're 100% right. But this is me we're talking about, and sometimes just mashing inputs just happens, you know? It's an unfortunate thing that I just end up doing. Hey, you bitch. Well, she had plenty of times. I did fuck it up, though, not gonna lie. I think that's like, no. Z motion? For her, yeah, her spin move is it's a DP. So... makes sense. Damn it, I could've... Like, Mika is kind of fun. Not gonna lie. She can be fun. But it's just one of those characters that I just... Yeah, I end up doing something like that and just kind of fuck myself over. I'm not gonna lie to you, though. After playing through this, which is... Honestly, this is a really good series to kind of do, because I'm forcing myself... We can watch that in the last one. But I'm forcing myself to play characters I don't really play all the time. Or really anymore. And it gives me like a sort of new feeling. Or learning new things about them. Like if the CPU decides to do something interesting or not. You know? There's like always this level of, I guess, newfound care for characters. That I just honestly didn't think I probably would care too much about, so it kind of gives me a bit new of insight on Under Night. Like if I was to play right now with the friends, I probably wouldn't play Mika, but if I randomed her, it'd be like, alright, whatever, you know, fine. If I randomed Hilda, it'd be like, okay, fine. There's always a higher chance of saying fine now. It might not happen, but it could. By the way, if you do a super when you win, like as soon as you win, the game won't count it as, you know, you doing a super, so it's fine! She somehow got out of that shit. Oh yeah, I forgot she can do that. That increase. And you have no grid, so get dunked on, bitch. And if I'm lucky enough, I can follow back and get grid before... Nah, never mind. I had, like, a split second. I probably could have if I just kept up with the pressure. But I fudged it up. Another thing about Mika is her crouching animation is really weird. For me, it's like it's really hard to tell when she's crouching. I guess it doesn't really matter as much because it's like, well, I'm usually just blocking low anyway, and I block low, react high, so you could probably argue that's like, you know, a really shitty thing to do maybe. I don't know if that's really technically a good idea or not, especially to tell people on the internet like, oh yeah, I block, I react on high, and it's like, oh well, I know how to beat him now. Okay. Bonk. Mika, yeah, I'd say she's fun-ish. She's got a black, you know, black hole for a pit, but you can stick something in there and probably never get it back. Anyway, that's it for Mika, so I'll see you guys next time for some more Under Night. So as always, take care, everybody.